Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome to the official launch, of course, of Magic Business Center, ladies and gentlemen. My name is the Eagle himself, Dr. Funik is my name, and of course, I'm going to be your host this afternoon. So first of all, a big shout out to each and every single human being that is present here. So please, can you clap for yourselves, ladies and gentlemen?
With us, the end of this journey with us. It has been a long one, and just to see all of us coming here, I'm seeing there's a cake. At some point, Rosemary and I didn't think that we were going to have this moment, this occasion. But Mungu ni nani? Mungu halali. Ama ni aje? Mungu halali. Look at this. I look at this place and I am so proud of all of us. It has taken a big team effort, and I'm just so happy that we are here today to celebrate. When Rosemary, so let me tell you a short story about how this started. So Rosemary and I knew each other and we became very, very good friends. I was marketing something for her somewhere else very differently. And we started hanging out, and I just said, like, my goodness, God has actually blessed me with somebody who I can finally call a mentor or a role model. Because after our marketing campaign of something very different, we started becoming friends and we started meeting a lot. And I could learn from her every single time we had our interactions. She was perfection. She was an iron lady. And I was like, my whole life, people have called Betty Kyallo, hey, Betty Kyallo is strong, Betty Kyallo is this. But finally, I had somebody to actually look up to. And this is actually the culmination of all that we've gone through with her. All the teachings, all the mentorship sessions, all those points of conversations and interactions. This is actually the beautiful results. Can I get an amen? Amen. And let me tell you, Mungu ni mtu interesting sana. And God is interesting. God is just, I don't know. I stand here and I think of the many launches I've had in my life. And I have so much to actually be so grateful for. I'm seeing many faces that we're always, meeting up in my launches. And my goodness, I have to say that I'm so grateful to God. Maybe if you ask me, when I was young, I just knew I wanted to be famous on TV, like Katrina Savuli, Nipo famous, Ningamali, Silipi. But I'm just saying that I had foreseen myself as this person who was just going to be, a media personality. I did not think at one point that actually I would quit that particular career and actually forge a different direction, which is so fulfilling. And I'll tell you why. When I look at all my ventures, when I look at Flair by Betty, Aftershave, BK Closet, and now Magic Business Center, I am so humbled because we have empowered hundreds of people, thousands of families. They're able to feed, they're able to go to school because of our efforts. And I'm so humbled that out of this place, and you've had the tenants talking, and if they're all here, I'm sure they have the same story. We have empowered them. And there's nothing special as being a young person and empowering another young person who's behind me. It gives me so much pleasure, and I'm so humbled that I'm in this particular project. Let me tell you something. I was just going through the comments of my post when I said we're now launching Magic today. And one of the things that people are like, hey, Betty, congratulations, Betty, congratulations. And then people are like, our haters wako wapi leo, wako wapi, kuna haters hapa. And there's just something that came to my mind, and I said I'm going to share. Because it's something that I get, it's a question I'm asked all the time. How do you deal with this? How do you deal with this, these haters? How do you deal, with trending and everything? And let me tell you something, and I'll be very honest. This world has been very mean to me. This world has attacked me. This world has tried, listen to that, tried to tarnish my name, to make me feel small and disregard my moves, what you call boss moves. This world has really tried to bring me down, and you guys are witnesses to it. But, this same world has embraced me. This same world has opened opportunities for me, many, many opportunities. This world has actually given me the opportunity and platform to actually empower others. And I think that that is the greatest responsibility we can have here on earth. And so today, this world has given me a blessing to launch this beautiful venture that has empowered thousands of families. You can imagine all these stalls, almost 600 of them. Can you imagine how many kids are going to eat from this place? How many kids are going to go to school because of Magic Business Center? Can you imagine that? 600 people supporting all their families. This is a movement, and this will not stop here. And this is a challenge to all young people, because we're so many. This is my challenge to you, and I don't want people to see me and say, "Hey, Betty Kyallo, I gonna do. I'm gonna do." Or Betty Kyallo is up there; she's on another level. No, let me tell you. And I was just saying this story earlier. When I started my business in Lezanakuza, earrings from Dubois Road. I'm a Dubois Road. I started that was my first business, and I was selling earrings to my Daystar, schoolmates, college mates, and that was my first business. Kuna zile wanauza kama bra, lakini hizo hazikwenda sana.
Yo, kweli excuse zienda.
And so that was my first business. And the reason I'm saying this is because I want to encourage everybody who's here. No matter what you're doing, as long as you're doing something, keep at it. Be consistent. Believe in yourself. And I'll tell you something. This world has really taught me to believe in myself. Because many times, every time you wake up, it's so easy to find yourself on the wrong side of public opinion. Yes, you're a human being and you're just living through this life as a normal human being, but you just have a name to it. So I have gotten to know and to learn how to believe in myself, even when nobody does. I don't believe, but then by the way, I am alright. And it's just something that I want all young people to actually emulate. If it's something that you want to emulate from me, not even this, I want you to emulate being able to believe in yourself every single day. You choose you. Let me tell you, I believe in myself so much, and I love myself so much because I am my only home. Everything else can go away. But whenever everything is going right or everything is going wrong, I'm able to come back home to myself. Can I get a witness up in here? Yes. Did you hear what I just said? You have to be able to come back home to yourself. That is so important. And that comes from believing in yourself, loving yourself. This world today makes us hate ourselves, doubt ourselves. Am I pretty enough? Do I have a small waist? Am I eloquent enough? All these things where we constantly question ourselves. And the thing I'll say here today, stop it. When you start believing in yourself, the world has no choice but to do the same, than to follow suit. So you have to start from yourself. And let me tell you, whatever you're doing, as long as you're doing, keep pushing, honestly. If you asked me, like 2 years ago, if I would be part of something mega like this, I would have said, are you crazy? But look at us now, we're standing here, and we're launching this business. And it actually is happening. And so I want to urge all of us, don't give up on yourself, start something, go for it, take a risk. Because the world is not going to baby you. The world is rough. You need to take the risk, you need to go for it. Hey, LCBA. So, thank you so much to everybody. And I want to say this also, and this is my last point. Friendships. Oh my goodness, I could write a book. Where? Some character development. Let me tell you something, because most of us are young here, and this is extremely important. And I will show by example. So apart from Rosemary, who's my best friend and my business partner, these ladies, Teresa, Fiona, where's Kate? She's Kate. These are my friends from, Phoebe. These are my friends from high school. Yeah, we actually used to be in the same dormitory. These are my friends from high school. Hapa katikati kumendaenda kidogo mpaka niko like, hii ni normal. But I just want to say that keep your friends close, the real ones. Winnie, you're somewhere there. Thank you also. Oh, Donald is here from NCBA. So, going back to this extremely crucial point, you have to select your friends intentionally. Intentionally. Let me tell you, I've seen it all. I've seen breakups is actually my boys. That is what I would say. You know, there's a doom. Friendships between women, these friendships that we talk about. You have to know, I'm a strong support, and they will always come to support me. I'm a strong small talk. I'm one of my support business, but what out. Last one we're doing. So, guys, friends play a very big role in your life. Look at this friendship and look at what it has been able to achieve. This is a solid friendship. And you can imagine having a solid friend who you can hold your hand and you can do big things together. So look deep inside and know what friends you have, because friends can also bring you down. Choose wisely who you interact with, who you tell your secrets, because I've been in a position whereby I've shared things, just like all of us, and some things you hear from somebody else who heard from somebody else. So you have to be really intentional about the people who are around you. Amen? Amen. So I want to just say thank you to everybody. Thank you to the team, Maina and Jarama, Mr. Kimani. Thank you so much for being, here on the ground, talking to the clients, making sure that they're all right. I really appreciate you. I appreciate Rosemary, of course. Like I said, you've been an iron lady like we all know you to be. And I know we're going to go far, and I just want to appreciate you for also believing in me. I'm so, we're a few years apart, and she took me and she mentors me. Every time I go wrong somewhere, which is normal in my growing, she's the one who I will always listen to, and listen to ferociously, and just listen and do, the right thing. So Rosemary, I just want to appreciate the part you've played in my life. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, and God bless you, and we'll do greater things. To everybody else, my mom, my family, everybody for supporting me, I just want to say a very big thank you. To Veronica, my PA, who is she's like another Betty Kyallo. I don't know where you are. I love you, girl, and I appreciate Vero, wherever you are. Thank you for holding my hand and also being here. Paul has been the photographer for us. Hey, Paul, what's up? And I'm going to do Kwane. So the video you've been seeing playing on the screen, all those instances, at times you come with him to this small, and he never let me down. He always did the best. So Paul, I salute you. Thank you.